Welcome to another installment of Trigger Talk with your host, Dr. Earl E. Entrance, and my special guest today, Mr. Morris Pedelton.
That's a whole lot of murmur, Gemma.
Yes. In my ongoing research into the hysterical use of brass and the development of our modern instruments, I have discovered a version of Mr. Johann Sebastian Bach's keyboard work that has a marking in the margin, very small and nearly illegible, that specifies the use of two very rare instruments, the Euphonium and the awful Clyde. The first Euphoniums were extremely large, taking more than one person to hold, and because of this fact, were soon discarded in favor of the cello. The first awful Clyde was a single-valved instrument invented by a Mr. Clyde Thumbley, with the valve operated from the front of the instrument thusly. It was only able to play in two keys, B flat and the other one. This proved a liability and was used sparingly, mostly to frighten small children and as a doorstop. When Mr. Thumbley would play his instruments, folks were known to say, "That's awful, Clyde," hence the name we have come to know it by today. For today's performance, Mr. Pedelton and I have chosen the closest relative to these hysterical instruments, their modern equivalents, the euphonium and the contrabass trombone. The euphonium has become one of the most popular instruments of today, as we all know, and can be seen in movies and in television, like the wildly popular television game show, What's That Smell? The contrabass trombone has found less popularity than its smaller cousin due to the unfortunate near extinction during the Reagan administration and his illegal efforts to fund the Contras without the permission of his wife, Nancy. We will perform for you here today with the hope that it will dispel some of the myths that have grown up around these rare hysterical instruments, and show the wonderful and charming nature they truly possess. Mr. Pedelton, shall we begin?
Listen here, Jack. Big bitches gotta fill up tippy-top when you holler down low. Batch it up now. Drop the hammer down.
Yes, precisely.